I'm really not somebody that anybody would look at and say, oh, look at that activist there. I certainly never been a symbol for huge activism. But what I've always wanted to do and tried to do is to take what I'm good at anyway and what I do anyway and insert it into a movement. I'm in the marketing and communications business, and a lot of movements need help with marketing themselves or defining the movement or sharing their vision. And what I do is I offer my help or I offer my services when I believe in something. We're really proud of something that we did here at our agency called Beat Cancer. And this happened 2 years ago. 2 years ago, people were kind of looking at social media and Twitter in particular and kind of saying, I don't need to be in that place where people just tweet out what they have for breakfast that morning. And we really thought that Twitter was so much more, and social media were so much more about people talking about what they had for breakfast that morning. This is before what happened in Egypt. This is before uprisings around the globe. So we thought, gee, if we could prove to people that social media could actually be used for social good, maybe we could get people to realize that social media is an underground communications tool. There isn't an editor of social media who's saying, this is going to be the story today. And so the story we decided to tell was one called Beat Cancer. And in a 24-hour period, we launched the movement where we asked people to tweet hashtag Beat Cancer as much as possible. Now, of course, we happened to do this at the biggest blogging conference around the globe, a place called Blog World. So we already had a groundswell of people. We also engaged Guinness World Records and asked them if we could propose this as a record to set. And then we engaged several large donors and asked them to come forth and give us a penny per tweet. So it was kind of a 4-day experiment in time. It took off. We set a Guinness World Record. We raised $70,000 for cancer-serving organizations. And since then, we've seen many organizations now looking at social media and saying, hey, you know, maybe I can use this in some way for social good.